Kia here. It's a wonderful morning, and I am jumping on talking about you were made to create. You were born to create. You are a creator. I believe we were made in the image of God, who was the ultimate creator. And so every single person has something in them that they were made to create. Using your talents, what's inside of you that God gave you that needs to be put out into this world. And so I am a creative business designer, and that means that I take business tools and artistic tools and pull them all together to take your awesomeness, your God-given awesomeness, and make it into a profit solution that serves others. So yes, welcome. And I am doing, you ever read a book that actually confirms everything that you're doing and what you stand for? I talked about this guy, Jordan Rayner, before, and I found him in the Bible app, and it was a devotional that he did, and I realized that he has a whole brand that talks about innovation and risk and creating as entrepreneurs and as Christian entrepreneurs. So I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, I must read more. And so I bought his book, and this is one of the things that I've been reading, and this one is called Called to Create. And everything in here is a confirmation of what I've believed all along. And I just want to share some of this tonight, because if you feel that you're stuck or that you don't have anything to give, or you feel like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, I don't know what I want to do, it's in you. It's in you. God gave you talents and skills and gifts that are deep in you if you're not actually in it. And that feeling you have, I believe that everybody has a purpose. And those talents and those God-given gifts that he's given you goes to a purpose. And there's someone else that you're supposed to be serving with whatever it is. It's either turning your talent and your skills into a service that you give to someone else, or into a product that you create to help somebody else. And so I'm challenging you. Whatever is inside of you right now that you're holding yourself back on, it's time to let that breathe. You were made to create. You were made to breathe life into something that goes out into the world to help others and not keep it buried inside. And I really believe this. And one of the things, several information is shared, but this one quote, this was by Andy Crouch, who says, "Why aren't we known as creators? People who dare to think and do something that has never been thought of or done before. Something that makes the world more welcoming and thrilling and beautiful." I mean, that just, like, breathe that in. That is an amazing feeling, to create something new, even down to if you have children, that's a creation. Anything that you use your hands that come from the mind, that your skills and God gives you and that you make, it's a creation. And it's tapping into even more than that, When I work with clients and creating new solutions, it is an organic experience. It's, I don't know what we're going to create until we start talking and tap in, and then it's given, hello, hey there, talking about creating. And everyone was born to create. Everyone has a God-given talent, skill, something inside of you that's meant to go out into the world and serve someone else. And so, and just sharing this little chit chat about, I've been reading this Call to Create by Jordan Rayner, which is confirming everything about creating and how we really were born in the image of God to create. He's the ultimate entrepreneur. And so I'm just challenging us to not hold back and create what you were meant to put out there in the world that serves someone else. And so I was saying, when I work with clients, this, when we're creating something new, it's so organic that it's really picking up off the essence and tapping in and digging in to find out that vision that's deep inside of them that God gave them, and the talents, and having that breakthrough, that it releases it out into the atmosphere, into the universe, that he wanted to birth. That seed gets put out there. And so then we get to take that seed and I can create it, do all the back end stuff to create it. But that's inside. Everyone has something inside of them that's meant to come out. And so one other study that was done, a study that was done by the American, the Barnard Group, and this is really something. It says that if it said American Christians feel called to the work they currently do. Only 1/3 of American Christians feel called to the work they currently do. So basically, 47 hours per week, Christians spend roughly 40% of their waking hours doing work that they see little to no eternal meaning in. I mean, that is depressing, because it's doing the mundane and it's pointless. And it's like, okay, I was made to go and collect a check and take care of what I need to and get what I need, and not understanding a bigger purpose, that you were meant to do more. And this is not saying jump and leave your job tomorrow if you have a 9 to 5 that you don't feel like that's your purpose, but it pays the bills. Pay your bills, but don't stagnate. Don't stay in there. Like, you should be cultivating every day into what your God-given purpose is. And some things, it may be that you are in what you're supposed to be doing, but you haven't tapped into specifically what role, and really digging and giving your all, and you don't even see it. I'm saying tune in to what God has given you, what skills he's given you, what he's shown you. It lightens you up. You know, my husband, we talk, you know, and he's doing as a property manager. That's not his. He's musical. He's a creative also. And so, but he's also currently doing the heavy lifting, like our insurance, everything for our family is under him. And like, does he like his job? No. But he has to go because we've got a family of 6 and we've got to maintain, and my business is growing and it's doing its thing, but like, he's got the insurance and all of that. But I always challenge him because I know what God's given him. I know that's responsibility, but the talent that he has, he is an amazing producer. He creates awesome music. It just, like, he has an ear, and being a music person myself, it's just what he gives him, and he has compassion and a heart. And so I know there's more he's meant to do, but it's also, he has to take care of what needs to be taken care of. But I challenge him all the time. It's like, you need to be working on your music. Yes, you have this day job you have to do, but you need to be planting seeds in your purpose. Otherwise, there's going to be a disconnect, and you're going to feel, you won't feel content. You'll actually get more frustrated, and it's like hope deferred make the heart grow sick. Something paraphrasing. But it's very true. When you don't walk in your purpose, and your purpose you were made to create, and then take your talents and create something, whether again it's a service or a product, but something that solves a problem for somebody else, it starts to weigh on you. And so if you are not in your space of understanding what it is that God has tapped you to do, to take time to sit in that and really think about what it is that you love, what it is that you're good at, what it is that you're compelled and moved to do, and then who it is that you really need to help. You know, I talked about this in a live before about how to build out a solution. But this is getting into the mind, getting into the spiritual, getting into the core of who you are, and being content, and like not even just content in life. When you live a life of purpose and tapping into your gifts and what he's tasked you to do and serving the people he's tasked you to serve, so many opportunities and things appear. It is an absolutely fantastic feeling. Like my gift and my talents is to create. And I'm also a a business strategist. I see systems, and I guess the craziest thing, like I get obsessed over fonts and color palettes and spreadsheets and business models. But that's how my brain works. And so, but that's how God made me. And so I leveraged all the gifts and talents that he's given me. And currently in my life, I am tapping into every area of creating that he's given me, whether it's music. With the music ministry, we're creating songs from scratch. And then it's with what I do with my business and creating new revenue and helping others create new things that serve other people. And then with my children and creating and pouring into them. So it's planting the seeds so that they can grow up and to serve. So all of these facets, this is what I surround myself with, you know, and it's not easy. I mean, none of this stuff is like, oh, it's perfect and every day it's great, but there's something about understanding your purpose and what you were made to do that makes life easier to tolerate. And especially when you're actively working in it, when you're actively tapping into what it is you were called to do, it gives you a peace of mind that, you know, yeah, you could have a crappy day, but I'm in my thing. I'm in what I'm supposed to be doing, and I can feel the momentum and feel the movement going. So today, well, I guess it's Friday now. So still today, you've got a full day to work on, tap in. If you're in your purpose, bravo. That is fantastic. Dig deep, go deeper, and push harder. You know, if you're not, if you're struggling, take the time to first, before you go and talk to anyone, take time to really be still and ask yourself, what is it? What am I doing? Like, what do I love? What am I good at? What have I been called to do consistently? Like it's this burning in me, and it keeps coming up. And it's not for you to have to figure out how to do it. That's what people like me and other people can help you figure out, the how. You've got to tap into the what, and even get your mind open to receive whatever it is you're supposed to receive when it comes in. Because sometimes people, you get in your mind what you think you're supposed to be doing, and then you block yourself from blessings. You block yourself from the input that's coming in, and you miss it. And then you go down a path that is not what you're supposed to do. And it's a tumultuous path. All kinds of mess goes down. And then you think, I'm not supposed to do this. And it's like, no, you weren't listening. But also, just because even when you're on your path and your purpose, stuff still goes down, right? But you get hope and you keep moving because you're in what you're supposed to do. So that's my challenge. Tap into what you were made to do. Figure out what God put in you to do, your talents, your skills, your passion, and find your purpose. And out of that, then you create solutions that then help other people. It's all about helping, not hustling. You know, this hustle mentality, I was going there like, oh, hustle smart, grind hard. I use that hashtag a lot for a long time. But it's not about the hustle. And if you really look at the definition of a hustle and a hustler, it means to aggressively and energetically go after multiple streams of money. Like to go after money. And so in that, it's aggressively and energetically go after money. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but you see how if hustle is all you're looking, you're missing the service. And I was on a call with my accountability partners today, and they were talking about how they worked with someone and they got gypped. And it was nothing about service. It was all about dollars, and they didn't even deliver. The people didn't even deliver. And it's like the integrity is gone. And I'm like, well, that happens because people are into this hustle mentality and not looking at serving and solving problems for people. It's make that 6 figures, get that. And it's like, if that's your drive, that could only get you so far. And I'm all about, like, yes, you want to be aggressive as far as getting stuff done and going but be aggressive in your purpose, which ultimately should be to serve others. to pour into others and whatever God has called you to do. So that's my challenge. Let's hustle with heart. You know, maybe that's better instead of, but energetically, like hustle to serve, you know, and then out of that service and the gratitude, then profit comes, you know, but service first, always. I've believed that for years, it's just so important. And I just see it out there a lot online, and everyone's doing like, let me show you how to get the 6 figures. Let me show you how to make 6 figures. Let me show you how to do 7 figures, 7-figure income, 7-figure this. And let me show you, let me show you, let me show you, let me show you. And again, there's nothing wrong with that as far as going after, like, to make 6 figures, to make 7 figures. But I would be more, I go and listen to the people to like, let me show you how to take what you do and serve others. To serve others, you know, let's get back to people, taking care of people and using what we do to take care of people. And so you were born to create, so create. Create to serve others, whether it's through services or products. But whatever it is, it's made to help other people. And it's something inside of you to tap into. If you need help tapping in to what that is, I do idea clarity sessions, link in the bio, where it's we can go in, which I know you've gone through, and just dig into what it is that you want and work out where the starting point is. And then once we build that out, like figure out the starting point, then I have an entire process that I'll build it for you. So that's, you know, that's how I pour and give back and to serve, to take away the overwhelm and help take your vision and make it into a reality, and a profitable reality that serves others. So create, create, create. Tap into your purpose. Understand that we were all made to create because we were all made in the image of God. That's what I believe. And that He's the ultimate creator, and He made us to create, to go out and to serve others. So that is what I share today. I hope this is encouraging you. And again, if you are in your purpose and you are creating, bravo, that is so good. And that is amazing. And I'm sending blessings and light to you to keep doing that, you know, and definitely any information that I can share that'll help make that and pour, like, definitely DM me, comment, just let me know. It's like, you know, I'm in my thing and this is what I'm struggling with, you know, let's get that information out there, or tap you into resources that can get you that information. But I am all for everyone winning and serving others and whatever it is that you need to get out and be in your purpose and help others. So create in your purpose, serve. That challenges you today and to dig deep. So I hope this was helpful, encouraging, just a little bit of inspiration for the day to start off the weekend. Gives you plenty of time in the weekend. Like, I know what everybody's weekend is. I don't know. But you have time to really ponder and think. And if you're interested in another book to read, this is a good book. I mean, I'm still working through several books. But again, it's called To Create by Jordan Raynor. It has a devotional too. I haven't gotten there. I barely struggle to get reading in sometimes with the kids and stuff. But when I come across something that I think is like worth sharing and I hope encourages someone else, I like to put that out there. So that's all I've got. Thank you so much for getting on. I know it's late, but yeah, I got to take my moments when I can, and there's quiet. And so it's a quiet moment. And so I just wanted to share this. So I hope you're all encouraged. Thank you for getting on live. I'm going to go, and all my videos, oh, just so you know, I put all my videos, any lives that I do and videos, or go to my website, link in the bio. It'll be under the work, wine, downs, and whatever. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad. I was trying to see if I was like, oh, is this going to resonate with anyone? But this is what it just goes in my head. So I'm so glad. Thank you. And again, the replay will be out on my website. I have, it's a YouTube channel, but you can hit the link on the website. I'm just putting everything there. It's work, wind downs, and whatever. And I'm just sharing on this entrepreneurial journey. We're in this together. I genuinely mean that. And I want you all to succeed so well. And so, you know, community over competition, hardcore. I believe that. I'm cheering for everybody. And let's do this. So you have a great, blessed night and a new day. I guess what is 1 o'clock on my time. So yeah. Yeah. And I hope Friday is a great day. Things go through, or whatever it is that you get it through. Sometimes, like I posted yesterday, Netflix got me. Today I'm coming back a little stronger, but it takes those moments. So thank you for joining live. And for those of you to watch the replay, thank you for checking it out. But have a great day, and I'll see you on the gram. Bye-bye. Thank you.